My name is Andrew Stoke, and I'm coming from beautifully, for some reason, cold spring day in central Pennsylvania. This is for FTT 100 week 8, the final assignment. I thought I would do my AR-15 for week 8. The firearm I've put plenty of time on. Shot some rounds through it, got it plenty of dirty so that I could clean this up for you. And yeah, let's talk about it a little bit. So this one is mostly made out of PSA, different parts from them. Really like that company. Definitely making things nice for everyone to be able to get cheap stuff for building any kind of firearm. But let's make sure first that it is empty, mag is not in, and let's go back and see that there is nothing in there. So like most ARs that are semi-automatic, this thing is double action. So every time you fire, when the gas system, when a round goes through, the gases will fall out through this gas block, back through, go and hit that bolt carrier, and it will bring this back, rotate that bolt, and as it comes back and engages with the striker, it will also engage the ejector and eject that round out of there. And as it fully comes back and pushes back into the buffer tube, then it will start moving forward, and it will strip a round out of the top of the magazine and put that chamber that round and rotate it in and lock it in place. But yeah, let's break this thing down and talk about it a little bit more. So here with the lower receiver, you can see that this is a striker fire weapon. So as the bolt moves back, it will actually engage this striker, pull it back, and it will catch there so that you can then pull the trigger once again, and that striker will go forward. And when this is fully pushed back in and has rotated and locked that round into the chamber, the striker will move forward and hit the well, once it's locked in, it will actually move backwards there, and then it will move up and be able, that striker will hit there, and the firing pin will move forward and strike the center of that round. And then, like we said, with the gas operated weapon, as the round moves down through, it will, once it passes here, the gases will travel up through this gas tube and run back, and then it will engage. All the gases will go into this gas port on the bolt carrier, and we'll start to move this to the rear of the weapon. And as this comes back, this will move back itself, engage the ejector, and we'll eject the round. Also, on top of this, most modern bolt carriers have ports like these to actually ease off the gas. That's why you can see, even though my hand is dirty, they don't really get too dirty any longer, as much as they did with old bolts, because they didn't actually relieve the gas out the ejection port like modern gas operated AR-15s do. So let me get some of the cleaner that we were given through our program, some of the Spartan Systems Carbon Destroyer, and then we will lube it up with the Modern Spartan Systems Spartan Accuracy Oil. All right, so we will start cleaning this guy up. All right, so we got it all cleaned up. I also decided to take apart of the trigger assembly. It's the first time I've ever actually removed that, so I thought it'd be good to actually get that out there. A bunch of carbon is still going to build up, especially in a gas blowback system, in the trigger and the rest of the lower and upper receiver. So that I'd take apart a little bit more and clean everything out, and we're gonna lube everything up and start to put it back together. I also started this off by not originally going to take apart the bolt, but thought, why not clean that guy up too? So I guess now we'll start putting her together. Had to wait for some of the rain to clear. I guess metal roof and recording doesn't work very well with rain. But yeah, we fully broke down this AR-15 that I mostly bought and built from Palmetto State Armory. So the guide that I would go on is basically on Palmetto State Armory's site. There is a beginner's guide to AR-15 uppers and lowers, and it goes through all of the different tools and what you would need to build one of their kits. That would be mainly probably the best thing to go off of for one of their AR builds. But yeah, it's a weapon pretty sure almost every modern gunsmith should be very well aware of. It's probably one of the most used guns in the United States. But yeah, and this time I broke it down a little more than I would even normally do, just to clean it up a little bit more, but also to show a little bit more about the rifle itself. But yeah, I really like this course so far. Has really got me excited, not only just to be a future gunsmith, but also a lot of stuff has led me to think I'd even want to pursue a job with a company to build some of future weapons or things. It's just I really love understanding and getting into a lot of the technology that, like, these weapons, even though they weren't perfect when they were first built back in the like 40s, they increasingly got more and more complex, and what they could do by feeding off of what their early designs were. So yeah, I just think the inner workings and everything of firearms are incredible, and these are the things that kind of wrote history as it is. So yeah, hope this video finds you well. Again, my name is Andrew Stoke, and this was for the week 8 assignment for FTT 100. Thank you.